What's up, Underdawg? We got regional champ, shot blocker, DMV takeover. She's 15 and already playing like she got a legacy to build. So today's guest, Naiylah Crutchfield, a rising sophomore who isn't just chasing stats. She's chasing greatness, ranked number 1 in key categories across Maryland, and number 66 nationally in blocks. And she's just getting started. Welcome to the Underdog's Voice podcast, the show where we shine a spotlight on the gritty, overlooked, and undeniable. I'm your host, Coach Q, and today we're featuring one of Maryland's most promising young forwards, Naiylah. From Frederick Douglass High School in D.C., she's climbing the ranks, leading her team to championships and still hungry for more. So, let's get it. What's up, baby girl? I ain't seen you in a minute.
I know. Thanks for having me.
No problem. I ain't seen you since we played y'all at our school at Newtown. Y'all beat us. Like, I got lucky that game. That was luck. I ain't know Shorty could shoot like that either. I ain't know she could shoot like that either, so that kind of hurt it. But it'll be a next time. But we're staying. I mean, we're moving up to 3A.
Okay.
Y'all at 2A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we moving up to 3 since we got all these kids come to our school now. So we ain't gonna be able to see y'all in the championship, anything like that. We probably can see y'all in the tournament, but no.
Yeah, probably.
And no playoffs or nothing like that. All right. So take us back. Tell us the story. How did you get in? How old were you when you got to basketball?
I was 8 years old.
8 years old. So, was there a moment when you realized that I could be really good at this?
The first time I realized that I could be really good at basketball was when I was only in the 7th grade playing against high schoolers, and it was a Memphis commit that I had played, and she normally scores like over 30 or 25, but as a 7th grader, I held her down to 12 points.
Oh, wow.
And I felt a really good accomplishment because I just stopped a player who was real taller than me and had more weight on her.
And I can attest to how you play and stuff like that. And that's really good that you do that. I have a 7th grader that do that now, man. She 7th going to the 8th grade, and she's been playing against college girls all week in practice.
That's good.
Yeah. So that really boosts your confidence, right? And and propels you to even want to do it more. So
Definitely.
how has your game evolved between middle school and now entering your sophomore year?
In the 7th, towards my 7th grade year, I was still developing, learning how to play the game really. When I got to the 8th grade, I feel like I knew everything because I was dropping doubles left and right. It was like, I already know how to play. So going in my sophomore year, leading my team to semifinals, I feel like I'm already mentally prepared on how to play against these girls and what their weaknesses are since I played them in the past. So I'm knowing what to expect from these teams. So I'm always ready and on go.
Okay. All right, y'all. Now listen up. She's not just in the rankings. She's dominating the charts. But the grind didn't start with numbers. It started with heart. How that rhymes. You like that? Yeah. All right. So walk me through the regional championship, right? So when did that win over Gwynn Park? What did that win over Gwynn Park mean to you?
It meant a lot to me coming in as a freshman and being seen as like me not being able to, coaches were saying stuff about me and I was like, okay, so I have to prove these coaches wrong. So coming into this regional championship, I already was like on go, ready to win this game to prove everybody wrong. So when we won, knowing my mom played for Gwynn Park, winning the state championship, like, the school that couldn't beat her has finally beat the team.
Oh, wow.
That could never beat them.
Wow. Gwynn Park
So it meant a lot.
Gwynn Park was all right last year too. I was JV, played that JV, and that was a tough game. But we didn't get to play that varsity. But that was a tough. We played. They played them in the tournament, and that was a tough game. All right, okay. So your mom went to Gwynn Park?
Yeah, she won a state championship there. Her picture's on the wall.
And they could never. Douglas could never beat Gwynn Park when she was playing.
Yeah, no.
Did you rub it in your mom's face?
Yes, definitely.
Didn't he? Oh, you rubbed it in. Oh my gosh. So, what did your team do differently this year that made y'all so locked in?
I think it was the coaching skills and us really coming together, having all the pieces that they didn't have the previous year. So I feel like with all the new people coming in, the team was completed and everybody was getting along, locking in.
Okay. All right. So, how did you lead your team emotionally and physical through the postseason?
Emotionally, I'm always in their head telling them to keep your head up. We got this. We already know how this team plays. We've been here before. And physically, I'm dapping them up, hugging them, telling them it's okay, and just being the teammate that they need.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Especially they worried about being the teammate that they need. A lot of people don't get that. Like just being the teammate that your teammates need will go a long way. All right. So you're ranked number 66 in the nation for blocks. Does stats even matter to you, or do you just play your game?
Stats don't really matter to me because I know what I can do. So I'm already going in there, music in my head, just knowing I'm going to go in this game and dominate.
Okay, okay. So what is your mindset on defense? What makes you such an effective shot blocker and rebounder?
I have talks with my coaches and my mom before each game, and I asked them what I should do this game or what I should do differently that I didn't do previously. And once they tell me, I go in the game already having that in my head, and I'm already knowing when the ball goes up, that's when you can start swatting. But keep your hands up and yeah, don't foul because I'm always fouling out.
Yeah, you don't gotta tell me. That's why I was like, keep on going at her. Keep on going at her. But um ooh, how often do you look at film of yourself? Like to see where you can like you know, because you say you foul out, control yourself so you won't foul out the game, and things like that, and be more consistent.
Sometimes I'll tell my mom to record so like I go over the videos and see what I'm doing wrong, and then I take that into the next game and do it the right way.
Okay. All right. So you're number one in field goal percentage, rebounding, blocks in your division. How do you stay consistent game after game?
It's really just I'm adding more to the flavor. Like one game, I'm having this many rebounds, so I'm coming in the next game knowing how many rebounds I can get, and I just keep going and I add on and I keep adding until I hit the percentage that I actually want.
Okay, so let me understand this better. So what you do is you look at your stats for your last game. And you say, okay, I'm gonna beat that my next game. Is that correct?
Yes,
That's what people should do. You should try to be better than your last game. So I think that's very smart.
definitely.
So I think that's very smart. Good. All right, underdogs. Look, numbers don't lie, but they don't define Nyla either. It's the work that build her stats, not the other way around. So, what kind of leader are you off the court?
I'm the type of leader that, I'm always taking up on my teammates. I'm always getting them together, asking if they want to go places, and just getting a little better understanding on how life is with them and just getting a closer bond with them.
Okay, great, great, great. So you got some amazing dream schools that's on your radar. You got LSU, South Carolina, Kentucky, Notre Dame. So, what makes those programs stand out to you?
For well, it was really how I was impressed on how people from those big schools made it to the WNBA, and after those people had left, they kept building their teams to be stronger and stronger. So I'm really impressed, and I want to do the same thing when I get older.
All right, so which one I'm gonna put you on the spot. But what's your favorite school?
I now like see Notre Dame.
Notre Dame is your favorite school.
Yeah. Hannah
Why?
Hidalgo.
Because you want to play with her Dago?
Yeah. Or it's really in between Notre Dame or UConn because of Sarah Strong.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, Sarah's a beast. So you know, Sarah ain't played for no top AAU team, no top schools and not
Yeah, no,
like
I
that.
actually seen her play before.
Yeah, she ain't played for no top AAU team or nothing like that. She didn't.
Yeah, no.
Gino assistant coach was in the gym and she was playing with some team. I don't know her AAU team, and she like I just felt the best player in the country, and she ain't like so y'all kids out there that really think that you need to play on a top AAU team and all that it helps, but it's not the all the be all because some great players ain't never step a foot on an AAU court or played on a Nike team or Adidas team or whatever. Everybody that's great do not play on those teams. Some kids don't even get to play that play on those teams. So,
Right.
so good. So out of everybody that you, all right, so out of the schools you named, Notre Dame, right? Kentucky, LSU, South Carolina. I'm surprised we left South Carolina out of that because Dawn gets these girls ready for the next level. Better than I ain't gonna say better than Gino because he's 12 championships. I think if I'm not mistaken, he has the most girls um, in the WNBA. If I'm not mistaken, I might be mistaken. I don't know. I ain't look it up, but it seems like it. It seems like it. And they win. They win when they get there. Probably not off bat, but they win championships. He had two of the best point guards that ever played the game in the league. So they win. So I'm surprised you didn't say South Carolina though, because Dawn gets those girls really ready for the next level.
Agree. She's a really good coach, but I chose UConn over them because they had two people who had torn their ACLs and they didn't give up even though they lost in the Sweet 16. They still didn't give up. So coming in with those two players coming back and them winning the national championship, I feel like that was really special because not
Yeah,
only
that
did
was
they miss out on going to the championship at first, but they
right,
also made a comeback into winning.
right. And you call my team. I look in honest to God truth. I didn't like him at first, right? Um, and then it was just like I just started really studying how he coached. And actually before COVID, I went to UConn and sat in one of their practices. Right? Most people think Gino is mean and stuff like that. One of the nicest coaches I ever met. And I went to a few colleges and um, sat in their practices. Uh, and I can say he really made every last coach from there feel welcome. Him and his staff. They talked to everybody like they talked to you for a long time. It wasn't no, hey, I gotta hurry up, none of that. No, they really sat there and had a conversation with you. And that was my dream, like to go to every college that I ever wanted to go to and sit in there practice and watch them practice. So guess where I didn't go at yet? And I'm kind of pissed off because they ain't emailed me back. I didn't go to South Carolina yet. I emailed South Carolina and asked them if I can come to an open, practice or whatever. I didn't get nothing back yet. But as soon as I emailed, now South Carolina, I ain't saying nothing bad, but I'm just saying, when I emailed UConn, I got that email back quick as I don't know what. And they was like, sure, come down. And this what they gave my instructions. And it is so, hey, you ain't never visited UConn?
No.
My gosh. When you walk into that building with those trophies, and it's amazing. I never seen nothing like it. I never seen nothing like it. It is amazing, amazing. All right, so let's get back to you. So, what are you focusing on this summer and for the upcoming season to take to the next step? I mean, to take your next leap.
I'm trying to stay healthy and try not to get injured. And coming into the next school year, I have to stay on focus with my grades and stay on point.
You're going to sophomore year, right?
Yes.
All right. So Sophomore year is when things start ramping up and you start coaches start to look at you even more. 11th grade is when they really can talk to you and things like that. And you can go on your official visits and stuff, not unofficial visits. You can be able to go on your official visits. And I see your future. So I think you're going to be really good. How many more tournaments y'all got left? Are y'all still on the Puma circuit or?
Yeah, Puma.
Like, so how many more tournaments y'all got left?
3. We got one coming up for 4th of July. Then we got one in Richmond. And then we go to Orlando, Florida for the championship.
Oh, all right. See, I can't even do that with y'all no more. Like, we can't even be in the same spots no more. I don't even travel that much no more. And I don't know if Wayne know this, and I don't even think I told him yet, is that I'm retiring next year.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. I'm retiring from coaching. Educational part is what I'm focusing on more. I just develop a program. I just develop a confidence, leadership mentality program. So I'm going to be focusing on that more than the physical part. I got somebody else who's going to do the physical part that's going to coach for me next year and stuff. But our program is going to evolve into not just the physical part of sports, but also the mental part of sports. And all we got that uploaded now is online. So people out there in the world, if you need a mindset shift, you can check out my Underdog's Voice Academy. It'd be in the in this podcast. I said podcast. In this podcast, descriptions at the bottom after the show. All right, so let's go with the quick fire question. All right, so we can have a little fun. We're down by 10, right? 2 points for each question. If I think, then you ain't gonna get 2 points. You might get 1. And if it's a real great answer, then you might get 3 points. But you got 5 questions, and I might throw a bonus question in there if you tie the game up. All right. So, first question, and the fun fire round. Favorite post moves?
Spin move into an up and under.
Oh, okay. All right, that's 2 points. I like that because that's what I was thinking in my head. Yeah, I was thinking that in my head. So, all right. So, player you model your game after?
Asia Wilson.
Okay. All right. I thought she was going to say Leah Boston, but okay. Asia Wilson. All
that
right.
was my first answer at first.
What, Leah Boston?
Yeah, but I was thinking of Asia Wilson.
Oh, okay. All right. So I give you 2 points for that because you say Asia. Asia, my girl, she's a beast. All right. Pre-game hype song. Now, if you say this, just go ahead. Just tell me. Pre-game hype song and who was by?
How You Been by NBA Youngboy.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so it's 2, 4. You just had 6. All right. I give you 3 points if you can sing it. I give you 3 points if you can sing. If you can sing it, I'll change that 2 and 2 or 3 because I was about to give you a 1 for that because, man, NBA Youngboy, all right.
And he's not. He's the greatest artist that there is.
Oh, that's 1 point. All right, let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. You got to hit a 3 on this one. Who's the toughest player you ever guarded?
Memphis commit, definitely.
Okay, all right. So you back up to 3. All right, I want to see if you can remember that. All right, so if you could play for any coach in the country, all right. So now we back up to 8 points. So if you could play for any coach in the country, who is it?
I just gotta stick with my coaches because they already taught me so much. So I might just stick with people who taught me how to do these basketball things and take it to the next level than to switch to anybody else.
Okay. All right. I give you that. All right. So now we up 10. I mean, we tied the game up. Now, this final question can either make the game or break the game. If it was you and one other player, it could be WNBA, NBA, college, whatever, and y'all play 2v2 against 2 other players, who would you pick as your teammate, and what 2 players would y'all play against, and who would win?
Since she's taller than me, Asia Wilson, and I want to play against Angel Reese and Natasha Clouds.
Really?
Yes.
Who's winning that game?
Me and Asia. Angel Reese cannot guard her.
We know
I'm just
that.
gonna feed her the ball.
Oh, okay. Your handles like that.
Yes, they're good enough.
Okay. All right, you picked it. All right, so I give you two. All right, we won that game. Okay, you won that. You got that. Great answers. Great answers. I really loved it. All right, so here's a final underdog question. This is the questions I ask everybody that come on to this show. You're already racking up rankings, right? Where and respect, but you're still grinding like you got something to prove. So, what does an underdog mean to you, and how do you carry that fire into every game?
Being an underdog to me is playing. When I first came in, nobody knew who I was. So going in, not being known, not being ranked, I take that as I got something to prove. So each game, I always gotta have that mindset that people are gonna know who I am and why I play this sport and who I'm doing it for. And I just put all that on the court, leave it all up on the court. And
Yeah,
coaches love that. So
I love it too because when we were scrimmaging, and I was like, man, who's gonna stop this girl? When we was out, where was we at? We was out Edgewood when we scrimmaged all together. When we was Lady Cut Nation and we scrimmaged all
yeah, I
together.
remember that.
Yeah. That was fun. I was like, this girl gonna be a beast. I'm like, goodness grief. And look at you now. Look at you now. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So, all right, everybody. Naiylah is a perfect example of what happens when focus meets fire. She's blocking shots, she's stacking rebounds, she's dreaming big, and she's doing it with humility, leadership, and heart. So, if you ever doubt yourself because of your age or your start, just remember legacy is built one rep at a time. All right? So, now let everybody know where they can follow you at, man. Keep on, following your story and your journey through, your basketball journey.
Y'all can follow my Instagram at showtime.9 and my TikTok, amorex9.
Okay. All right. Now listen up, fam. Answer this question below, in the comments. So what was the first moment you felt like you really belong on the court? Drop it below, and we want to hear from you in your breakthrough moment. All right. And you can follow us and keep on following me on YouTube and all our other platforms. You can find those on our link tree at Linktree SQ Basketball Chronicles. All right, you can find some nice merch on there: t-shirts, bags, book bags, coffee cups, whatever, all that. And then you can grab our free mindset guide, the Underdog's Voice, uh, mindset guide, Underdog's 5 truths every athlete needs to hear. And all this is available, will be available in the description. All right. All right, everybody. Listen, I'm Coach Q, and that's Naiylah. And guess what? We're out.
Bye, guys.